Alright, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024 and welcome back to the Neofly series. This is of course episode 54. As you can see, we are parked on the ramp here at Durban King Sharker in the fairly new iniBuilds A340-300. This is the cargo version, the freighter version. So we can see there's Durban behind us. Turkish, looks like an A350, whole bunch of Sapphires on the ramp. And we are going to be operating a charter for South African Airways today from here in Durban up to Victoria Falls. So we've spent a little bit of time after we came over from Papua New Guinea. We spent a bit of time here in South Africa. We did a few airline flights to some of our major hubs, a bit of helicopter flying here around Durban. Now it's time to head up to Vic Falls and start some new bush flying charter operations up there. So we're hauling a whole bunch of cargo in the A340. I don't know if the A340-300 was a particularly good choice for a cargo aircraft because of how underpowered it is, and we're going to find out today because we are basically full up with all the equipment we need. We are chock-a-block, and so we're going to be nice and heavy on takeoff. So first of all, we need to find out if we're going to be able to actually get out of Durban. It doesn't have the longest runway in the world. And then we'll see what our climb performance is out of here. Besides that, we also have some weather in the area. So you can see it's kind of cloudy. Out in the direction we are going, we're expecting to encounter some rain. Hopefully we will be above that by the time we get there, and possibly some storms around Johannesburg, which we may need to dodge. Anyway, let's jump aboard. We can start prepping. If we go back here, you'll see that we don't have any seats. We are just full up with pallets. I don't think you can walk through any further than that, but there's all our cargo pallets in the A340. Right, let's come down here. And oh, we do have ground power available, so let's turn the batteries on and we can take the ground power, and that will start getting things powered up using the old school screens because I think it's really cool. Okay, so right, we can go back here and just import that from Simbrief. Right, King Sharker to Vic Falls, looking at about 2.5 hours. We've got thunderstorms in the area of Vic Falls as well, actually. Right, this is if we want to create a flight, so we don't need that. Payload and fueling. Very cool. Post food, batteries, car parts, animals, biohazard. Let's say medical supplies. Maybe we'll do medical supplies, but that's going to give us a specific weight. If we import this from Simbrief, we should be pretty much full up. Okay, I'm just going to instant load this. We're not going to do GSX today because I actually have GSX set up for passengers and stuff like that, which we're not doing. Right, and then fueling. That should have come from Simbrief as well. So we'll just load up the fuel. We don't actually have very much, so I think it's done all of it. Okay, we'll double check that. Okay, we don't need GSX for this. We will use it for our pushback though. Okay, ground equipment. We are good. Right, let's come in here and have a look. So today we are Springbok 1324, which is the same call sign I always use for charters. 182.2 is our zero fuel weight. And 24.3 in the tanks. That doesn't look right. Where was I? 182.2. Oh, it is right. 182.1. Cool. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. 182.1, and then in the tanks we have 24.2. Okay, that's cool. So that's good. this is going to be interesting. So let's come down here and get our route imported. So I want to just do this. Okay, that's set. That can come on, that can go auto. We're actually done fueling, so we might as well turn all of these on while we are here. We're not going to be very long, so let's get the APU up and running. Very nice. And that's cool for now. Then we can come back down here and go to init, and let's get our flight plan imported. Right, 0 fuel weight, 182.1/28, 182.1/28, and then this would be 24.2, like so. Very nice. Okay, from Durban today we are expecting to get runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo. So runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo, insert that. And then we're expecting to land runway 30, and no star. Let's go here. I wonder if they even have stars. Don't think so. Okay, so no ILS. VOR approach to runway 30. That's going to be fun. Cool. Then we can come back and do our takeoff performance, because this is what I'm interested to see. Okay, so we sync up all of that. We sync the weather. Okay, so wow, even with flaps 1 we should be good. Let's come here to performance, and if we say send this, it should populate all of that. Let's put it there. Do I just select that or what? Yeah, well, it didn't fill it in for us, so we'll do that. Oh, hang on. Confirm takeoff data. There we go. Okay, up 4.9, 53. Cool. Okay, QNH right now 1013. Okay, Durban ground 121650. Okay, we're just waiting for the IRS to align still. So let's do 121650. King Shaka ground, good afternoon. Springbok 1324 heavy, IFR2 Victoria Falls, ready to copy. Ooh.
Squawk 2455.
Apologies there, the radio volume was turned down. Could you say again please for Springbok 1324 heavy?
Springbok 1324 heavy, King Shaka ground, expect runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 2455.
Okay, expect runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 2455, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Thank you very much. Okay, initial climb is 6,000. Let's get flight director on.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Call you back, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, that's it, that's all good. Greytown 2 Bravo is exactly what we put in, so I think we are all good.
Ready to pick up IFR clearance to land Syria.
Waiting for the IRS to finish aligning. Let's come down here and go to GSX.
Safari 321, King Shaka ground. Expect runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo departure. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 1732.
Okay, just asking them to prep for pushback.
Squawk 1732.
Hello, Captain.
Safari
We are ready for
321.
pushback.
Safari 321, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. Wilco, Safari 321.
Okay, APU is
Safari
running.
321, at gate Alpha 16, request pushback and
Departure
engine
checks
start.
completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Safari 321, King Shaka ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Alright, IRS is aligned, so when they're ready, we are good to go.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Safari 321.
And ground Springbok 1324 Heavy on the cargo apron, ready for push and start, please.
Locking gear.
Springbok 1324 Heavy. King Shaka ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Face south, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Right, I think we just need to go ground equipment. Double check, parking brake is set. Now we can remove the chocks. Let's close the door. Where is the door? Is it this here? There we go. So, face south.
Safari 321. Request taxi to the active.
That is...
Safari 321. Runway 24 taxi via
right.
Delta. Foxtrot. Bravo. November.
Release
Alpha.
parking
Mike.
brakes, please.
Yeah, brakes released.
Runway 24
engines
taxi via
clear.
Delta. Foxtrot.
Start at
Bravo.
will.
November. Alpha. Mike. Safari 321.
Okay, engine 1. I don't know if this is an actual thing, but I like to look for 10 over here on the N2, and then we can start engine 2. There's 10, engine 2 coming up. We wait for those to stabilize, and then we'll start 3 and 4.
558. Contact King Shaka Tower 118.45. Have a good day.
Nice and busy at King Shaka this afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.45. Springbok 558.
Runway 24 means we got a long taxi. We're going all the way down to the end. We might see Sapphire taxiing out.
Request IF for clearance to land Syria Airport.
321 got clearance long ago.
321, King Shaka ground.
That's weird.
Expect runway 24, Greytown 2 Bravo departure.
There
Initial
goes
climb to 6,000 feet.
A
Squawk
Sapphire.
1046. Greytown 2 Bravo departure. Squawk 1046. Safari 321. Safari 321, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Safari 321.
Pretty good job there by GSX.
Safari 321 at ramp Bravo 8. Request pushback and engine start.
Yeah, they haven't asked us for parking brakes yet. Let's do the next engine.
King shot to ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face
Brake
northeast.
set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Safari 321.
Okay, there's 10. Engine 4 coming up. There's another Sapphire pushing. That Springbok must have taken off because they got handed over. Oh no, they should be taking off now. Yes, there they go. A320. Okay, just waiting for engine 4 to stabilize. Just keep an eye on that Sapphire because we might be getting out here roughly the same time that they do. Okay, 4 is stable, so we'll tell GSX.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Safari 321, request taxi.
Okay, they just finished pushing, so did we.
Safari
Just waiting
321,
for
runway 24 taxi via
GSX.
Echo. Alpha, Mike.
Alright, we'll taxi to
Unlocking
runway
gear.
24 via Echo. Alpha, Mike, Safari 321.
Ground Springbok 1324 Heavy, ready for taxi.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Springbok 1324 Heavy. Runway 24 taxi
Left is
via
clear.
November.
Right
Alpha,
is
Mike.
clear.
Runway 24, taxi via November, Alpha, Mike. Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, nice and simple, November, and then Alpha, and we hold short right at the end of 24. Okay, there's the pin. Okay, they should go past just before we get there, so no issues. Right, flaps 1 for takeoff. Max on the auto brake, on the spoilers.
Safari 321.
Zero
Contact King Shaka
config.
Tower 118.45. Contact Tower 118.45. Safari
Oh,
321.
my trim. So we're supposed to be up 4 point something. Was it 4.9? That seems like a lot. It is 4.9. So that's kind of where we are now.
Safari 189. Ready for airways to Cape Town Airport.
Okay,
we are good. Let's release the parking
Safari
brake
189.
and taxi
King
out.
Shaka ground. Expect runway 24 to be 1 Bravo departure. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 2333.
Okay, there goes Sapphire. Another Sapphire that's
Beam
about to
1
taxi
Bravo
out.
departure. Squawk 2333. Safari 189.
If he's on Tubbin, which they just said to
Safari
be,
189. Read
he's
back
going
correct.
to Cape Town.
Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Safari 189. Safare 189 at ramp Bravo 9er, request pushback.
Safare 189, King Shaka ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Okay, I just need to fix my tiller. Okay, I should have a tiller now. Let's continue.
Squawk 5044.
Don't know, it seems like your ATC is doubled up on all of the traffic.
Botswana 40, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
So we had Springbok 321 twice, and then we had Springbok 18, SAFE 321, and SAFE 189. Both of them got cleared twice.
Contact King Shaka Tower 118.45. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.45. Safare 321.
Okay, we're on November now. We turn left on
Safare
Alpha.
189, request taxi to the active.
Those two SAFEs that have
Safare
pushed there,
189,
both have the
runway
same
24
call
taxi
sign.
via Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike.
Runway 24 via Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike, Safare 189.
Botswana 40. At ramp Bravo 7, request pushback.
Botswana 40, King Shaka ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Wow, look at that crosswind. It's gonna be fun on takeoff.
Face northeast. Botswana 40.
Safare 189, request taxi to the active.
Safare 189, runway 24 taxi via Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike.
Runway 24 via Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike, Safare 189.
Okay, SFA 321 is going to Lanseria. 189 behind us. Both of them are going to Cape Town. The storms all seem to be further east down the coast and then around Johannesburg and then very much around Vic Falls as well.
Botswana 40, request taxi.
Quite a lot of
Botswana
storms
40,
around Vic
runway
Falls.
24
That's going to
taxi
be
via
interesting.
Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike.
And we only have a VOR arrival.
Runway 24 via Delta, Foxtrot, Bravo, November, Alpha, Mike, Botswana 40.
Right, they should hand us over to tower shortly.
Springbok 1324 heavy. Contact King Shaka Tower 118.45. Bye-bye.
118.45, Springbok 1324 heavy, good day.
Springbok 1324 heavy. Contact King Shaka Tower 118.45. Bye-bye.
One 118.45, Springbok 1324 heavy, good day. King Shaka Tower, good afternoon. Springbok 1324 heavy, runway 24, ready for departure.
Springbok 1324 heavy, Kinshaka Tower, wind 185 at 10 at runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Springbok 1324 heavy. Okay, lights, flaps, spoilers. Well, actually, lights are set, transponder set, takeoff no blue. There's a couple of sapphires behind us. Okay, strong crosswind from the left. Keep that in mind. Okay, man, flex 53, SRS runway auto thrust blue.
All aircraft be advised information Romeo now current QNH 1013.
V1.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Gear coming up. Autopilot on. Spoilers disarmed.
Springbok 1324 heavy, contact Durban departure 125.75.
125.75, Springbok 1324 heavy, good day. Okay, back to climb thrust. Flaps coming up.
Safari 321, contact Johannesburg, control east 119.9.
Okay, these lights can come off.
Contact Johannesburg Control, east 119.9. Safari 321, bye-bye.
Durban departure, good afternoon, Springbok 1324 heavy, passing 2,500 feet, climbing 6,000, Great Town 2 Bravo departure.
Springbok 132 for heavy, Durban departure, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Springbok 1324 heavy. Okay, cleared to flight level, we'll go standard altimeter. Okay, there's that Sapphire flight in front of us heading to Lanseria. They're also on Great Town 2 Bravo. Okay, we're actually climbing pretty nicely. That FS going to Cape Town, so they won't be on this route.
Safare 189.
And the one behind him as well.
Climb to flight level 180.
Nice and turbulent today.
Climb to flight level 180, Safare 189.
Okay, there is 10,000 feet.
Durban departure. Safare 189. 1,300 feet.
They're also going to Cape Town.
Safare 189. Durban departure. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180. Safare 189.
So let's see in real life. Safare 189. Okay, pretty close. They're at 19,000 feet. They took off 8 minutes ago. It's pretty good, actually. Safare 284 in real life is about to land at King Shaka. Safare 321, which is the one that's ahead of us, departed 16 minutes ago. They're up at 34,000 now. Springbok 558 departed 24 minutes ago. They're heading to Joburg as well. Don't see the Air Botswana on that one.
Botswana 40. Durban departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 110. Climb to flight level 110. Botswana 40.
Right, very nice. It is bumpy up here.
Springbok 132 for Heavy. Contact Johannesburg. Control East 119.9.
119.9, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Good day. Wow, we really are being tossed around. Johannesburg Control, good afternoon. Springbok 1324 Heavy, passing flight level 170, climbing flight level 190. There's that 737.
Springbok 132 for Heavy.
Never mind.
Control East. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Thought we were starting at 360. Okay, so we can go all the way up to 38, that's fine. that just like a speck on the windscreen? I think that is the contrail from one of the aircraft ahead of us. It might even be the Springbok 558 or 554, whatever I said, because it's much higher up. So you can see there's the second aircraft is actually on there as well. This other aircraft is actually quite close, but is significantly higher than this. Okay, well, I think I can leave you guys for a bit as we go for a nice bumpy cruise for the next hour and 45 minutes or so. And I'll join you again a bit later when we prep for our descent into Vic Falls, or if we have to dodge thunderstorms around Johannesburg. So I'll see you then. Okay, as you can see, we are coming up to our top of descent. And we're with Gaffer on control now. Let's just see. We missed the thunderstorms around Joburg. They were off to our left-hand side, to the west. But Vic Falls is still reporting moderate rain, thunderstorms, 34 degrees, winds 40 at 6. And then broken at 1700. Few clouds at 5,000. So let's go and get this set up. So 1014, temperature 34, nice and hot. Uh, 40 at 6. Cool. Then we just need to grab the chart. Okay, they might change us over to runway 12 considering the winds, but we'll see. So that would be 3850. Actually, no, we'd be category C, 3830. Okay, so that's done. We haven't got any information from ATC yet about which approach, so we're keeping it with what we were originally given. Yeah, we're expecting to see some building thunderstorm clouds forming as we get closer to Vic Falls. Gaffer on control, Springbok 1324 heavy, top of descent. runway 12, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, so we can change all of that. So we'll take the ILS on runway 12. Just change that in here. ILS 12, it'll be vectors again, there's no star. Right, this will change, the rest stays the same. And so we'll do Barrow 37. She didn't clear us to descend though, so we'll stay where we are for now.
Feder Whiskey Foxtrot. Contact Johannesburg Control West 118.5.
Contact Johannesburg Control West 118.5. Fender Whiskey Foxtrot.
Okay, so we'll get vectors in to intercept at 5,000. Missed approach also 5,000, so that's nice and easy. Transition altitude 65, I think that's what we had. Yes, it is. Okay, fairly simple. Okay, runway 12, so we'll probably vacate Alpha 4. Taxi straight into one of these stands over there. Okay, Vic Falls, runway 12. There we have the META. Okay, brake low. So that, looking at that, we'll probably actually vacate here even. And let's see if I can use this. Okay, so Alpha 4 is just over 2,000 feet from the end, which is about, let's say, 620 meters. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so let's say 620 meters. And if we go here, landing in 2,000 meters. So yeah, we'll be fine. I think we might, I'll probably just ease it off on the reverse thrust and the brakes so that we exit at Alpha 4 anyway. It just makes our taxi in a bit easier. Springbok 1324 Heavy, just to let you know, we've passed our top of descent point. We need a descent clearance, please. level 110, Springbok 1324 heavy. This is not really what I asked, but if we change our cruise altitude and we can start descending. Oh, right, okay. And flight level 120, Springbok 1324 heavy. That is a problem. Springbok 1324 heavy request altitude change, flight level 220, please. We're in trouble now. Springbok 1324 heavy, we need to descend, please. Flight level 280, please. Springbok 1324 heavy. Let's see if we keep it a bit higher, maybe she'll give it to us. Nope. Okay. Descend at flight level 370, Springbok 1324 heavy. We're there. Can we descend further now? Level 240, Springbok 1324 heavy. That's interesting. Decimal 5, Springbok 1324 heavy. Good day. We're at 11.3 and it's saying we're below minimums. We must have a crazy far. So minimum is 5.1. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a glitch in the calculation there. Ferrari radar, good afternoon. Springbok 1324 Heavy, passing flight level 330, descending flight level 240. For the ILS runway 12, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Flight level 090, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Expect to see active sky phasing in some storm clouds shortly. I think we are crazy high on our profile. Yeah. But we are going to be vectored out this way, so I think we'll be okay. We'll keep an eye on that once we get the vector. Let's get our speed under control. So we're going to do a bit of speed brakes for a while. I'm not worried about the high descent rate. We're just flying cargo, no passengers. Heading 315, Springbok 1324 Heavy. The speed brakes for now. In fact, we can actually just do this.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, turn right, heading 350.
Right heading 350, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Interesting vector. clouds are changing. I think we're about to be chucked into the storm. The PAPE actually goes. Right, there comes the weather. I don't think we're going to make that. That's a bummer. Let's get some speed brakes in again, just to help slow us down. Need to get down to 250 knots, and we need to descend a little quicker as well. They should give us further descent clearance about now, down to 5,000. Alright, there comes the rain. I think we're about to fly into it now. I just wanted to see if we could go back onto that profile, because there's our dot there actually. Okay, we're in the rain now. I'm gonna level off at 9,000. Looks like there's some pretty heavy rain out this side. I think that was lightning as well.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, localizers alive. We are way above the glide slope, which is to be expected because we're still at 8,000. We need to get down to 5,000. Let's get some speed brakes in again. Get us down to 5,000. Well, down to 7,000 first. Hopefully he clears us to 5,000 shortly. He could easily turn us now onto basically like a 020 heading.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, descend to 6,000 feet.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, we'll keep it at 1,800 and just keep the speed brakes in to help manage that
Tick tock,
speed.
Sorry, but time is up.
Heavy, turn right, heading 010.
Right heading 010, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, there comes the glide slope. So we missed our timing on the delivery. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if we get like zero money or if we still get something. Okay, 1014.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, give me a turn to like 060 and clear me for the ILS, please.
Springbok 1324 Heavy, 3 miles from FA003, turn right, heading 105, maintain 5,000 feet until established.
105.
Cleared ILS runway 12.
2,500.
Right heading 105, maintain 5,000 until established, cleared for the ILS 12, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, again, beyond ATC still turns you too late, so you overshoot the ILS every time.
$2,000.
Yeah, we're at 5,000. We're about to head back into the rain. They even know it's overshooting, so they give you a vector that brings you all the way back.
Contact Force Tower 121.
Okay, flaps on.
Have a good afternoon.
121.1, Springbok 1324 Heavy, good day. Oh wow, this is gonna be tight. I'm gonna turn this up even more. Falls Tower, good afternoon. Springbok 1324 Heavy, ILS 12. We are 7 miles.
Heavy.
Flaps.
Tower, runway 12 cleared to land.
Yeah. Clear to land, runway 12, Springbok 1324 Heavy. This is gonna be tight. Let's come all the way down to our approach. Okay, our approach phase isn't active for some reason. Why not? 43. Okay, more flaps. If we manage to line up with this runway, I will be blown away. Okay, why can I not activate the approach phase? There we go, now I can. Alright, let's see. Can we get it back on the localizer here? Doesn't actually look too bad. It's gonna be tight. It's a pity that I can't see anything, otherwise I could just take over and fly it visually.
1,000.
Okay, we're looking alright. I can see the puppy lights. Oh, it's not great, is it? The rain is pretty intense. Right, I have control.
500. 100 above. 400.
When I said we were going to be doing bush flying around Vic Falls, I didn't mean in the A340.
Minimum 200.
Continue.
100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. Retard.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
Yeah, that wasn't a great
Taxi to
landing.
parking and shut down your engine.
Considering the approach, I am not even slightly surprised. Guess we could have actually done a go around because we've missed our delivery time anyway. Left next taxiway, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, spoilers retracted, flaps coming up. Right, standby. Off. Off. APU on. Springbok 1324 Heavy, request taxi to assigned gate, please. 2 Sapphires. That's it, no other Springboks.
1324 Heavy, gate 12, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate 12, pilot's discretion, Springbok 1324 Heavy. Okay, well, there is only one other gate, which is on the end there, down there, so I guess that's where we'll go. Okay, those air stairs shouldn't be there. So we'll just ignore that. Let's turn this off. And this should be off as well. That is an interesting display. Yeah, there's no ways I can park by you, lady. Okay, so that airport needs a bit of tweaking. Okay, parking brake is set. Now we can shut down.
Stand by, pilot. Cargo unloading.
Alright, we'll go onto the ground power, and we can actually switch off the APU as well.
Ready for engine start.
Okay, because now they'd have to unload everything. "26 feet. Do you think that's that distance?" I don't think so. The weather's pretty intense still. Okay, let's see if we got paid for that. Right, so this is the mission we just flew. So yeah, we did get paid some, but certainly not all of it. These are staff pilots flying, so yeah, we got paid 700. I think that's half of what we actually had loaded up. So that's pretty rough. But it is what it is. Oh, I don't want to exit that just yet. Let's just get that over there. Right, it is what it is. The weather is really intense now, so we're not going to be doing any bush flying at the moment. So I think we can leave it there for now in terms of this episode, and we'll pick up with some charter flights, possibly some helicopter flights out to the lodges and stuff around Victoria Falls itself, some sightseeing maybe. But not in this afternoon's weather. But anyway, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. If you made it all the way to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, if you want to follow along, you know what to do down below, and hopefully I see you in the next one.